Why do buildings not get handed over with 0 defects? So you buy a car, do you have any expectation that there's a punch list with that car when you pick it up? No? There's no commission engineers for cars, right? Why is that? Because they work, right? It doesn't go through your mind that it's not going to start when you turn it on, right? My laptop, no commission engineers for that. Why? Because it works. But yet we've been building buildings for 5,000 years and we can't deliver a building with no defects. I've never met a client who says, here's a construction contract, I'm okay with 2,000 defects, I'll see you in 3 years' time. Said no owner ever, right? But it happens. So there's some research on this, and the bottom line is, there's a little graph there you can see. This was in the UK, where I come from, this accent is British. In the UK, there's a body, it's a bit like the Lawrence Berkeley Labs. They did this whole research on the built environment, and they said, why do buildings suck? Was basically the question. What are the problems? And the answer was 50% of every problem you will ever have on a building is in the design. So when that goes out to tender, research has shown 50% of every problem is in the design phase, right? Which is why commissioning should begin in design. And then 40% was in construction. So what that means is if you walk around the building site and you see someone pulling something out that's been put in, that is a screw up being fixed, but it's a double economic loss, right? While they're fixing that, that costs time and money, which means also the job's not being progressed. So there's a double economic loss there. So that is actually a disaster if you're a construction firm, right? You don't want that. Now, when you get to life safety systems, there's an issue, right? So no one cares if the fan coil unit doesn't really work. You get hot, you get cold, no one dies, right? But we're talking about life safety systems here. So the problem is with staircase pressurization as an example, right? When do you care about that? When the building's on fire and you're running down the stairs, right? Until that point, no one really cares, right? But they are really important, right? Insurance is tied up with it. Life safety is tied up with it. It's a protection route for firefighters, right? It's a way of protecting the building and getting people out. So it actually does matter.